Hello everyone. In this video we are going to talk about how to do print and cut and removing the holes so that it will print and cut out the outline of your image or shapes, and that way it will look better. So let's get started. I'm using Cricut Design Space version 5.5.33 on desktop. Okay, so I will be using all the tools within Design Space, so it will make things a lot clearer this way. I'll use the heart shape, and then I'm gonna duplicate that and shrink that. Just align center. Okay, now I'm going to slice it. Okay, so normally if you have an image and you import it into your design space and you clean up everything, and the image would look something like, let's say like this, with all the white space clear out. They become a transparent layer. So when you do a cut, it will cut the outline here like that outside and also the inside. So at this point, if you convert this into a print and cut, for example, this, notice here it changed to print and cut. It will print out the whole shape like this, and it will cut the outline, and it will also cut the inside. Okay, so when you do print and cut, most of the time you don't want to cut the inside, and that's the design where if it cuts the inside like that, it actually make it a lot weaker, because your paper will have too many thin spots or weak spot that can easily tear off. So it's better to keep it as a whole piece. Okay, and let's add a little bit more. Okay, I just want to add some text to it, and let's see, I'm going to ungroup that. No, undo. I will weld it. That's better. It just convert the whole thing to one layer, so it's no longer treated as a text layer. Now it becomes a graphic layer. So for this one, if you convert to print, so when you go to the cut step, the machine will cut out the letters, and the O, it will cut out the inside O also. Okay, I want to convert that to red. And I'm gonna align that horizontally so that it fits perfectly right in the middle. So what happens if you want to add text to your image also? This is what you would do. So at this point, you will do flatten, so that combine the two layers together into print and cut. And the difference between that versus, okay, I separate them again. So if you do flat weld, it will combine the two of them and make that into one color. That is not what you wanted. So that's the difference between weld and flatten when it has to do with print and cut. So let's go back here and flatten it. Okay, so at this point, if you go ahead and do the print and cut, it will cut out the outline and it will also cut the inside. So I'm gonna keep this copy over here, and then we can see the difference when it's cut out. Okay, now I'm gonna make another copy here, and I'm gonna put it all the way in the top left corner. This will help me quickly do alignment. So I'm gonna create another copy and move it here so I can see better. Now for this one, instead of the image being flattened, I'm gonna unflatten it and select it, and this one I want to weld it. Okay, so the next step is select it again, and then you want to convert it back into a no fill. So this will be a cut image right now. Okay, at this step, once you convert it back to cut, your contour button at the bottom right corner here will be you can click it now, because when it's print and cut, it won't let you do contour. Okay, I want to shrink that so I can see. Okay, so just click the ones that you want to turn off, like that. So basically I just disable all the pieces inside, and this is what it looks like after that. Okay, so now I want to put this behind that layer, so I'm gonna go arrange, send to back, and then I want to change the color to white. This is important because when you change it to white, your printer will skip over that printing part, so it won't print out that color and waste your ink. And then I drag it back into the corner so both of them are lined up. Okay, now I have to select both of them. Notice over here, the white layer and this layer, select it. So I want to hit flatten. Okay, now you can see that there's a white layer inside here. The image has a white background now compared to this. Okay, so let's go and try do a print and cut so you can see the difference. This one is the original one, and this one is the modified one, so that we take out the holes. And I'm going to attach that so that they will print together. Make it. Just continue. Send to printer. So do you want to add bleed? That's up to you. And for this specific project, adding bleed would probably make it look better. So I'm gonna leave the bleed in, and I'm gonna turn on system dialog. This is because I have my printer set to default as printing black and white only. So this will bring up the print dialog that allows me to change it to color. So I'm just gonna change it to print color. This way the heart will be printed red. Okay, I'm gonna print on light cardstock. And then I will be selecting light cardstock setting here for cutting. Okay, now I'm gonna grab the printout and we can go to the machine view and see how it cuts. Okay, this is the printout, and because I left the print bleed option on, this is what it looks like. So it basically add a bit more on the outside, the line outside, so that the words look like that, versus this one where the outline is only actually outside here. That's where the bleed is. And this one, it bleeds the whatever that has cut, so this gonna be get cut out in the inside too. So let's see how it cuts. Now just scanning the bounding box so that it knows where to cut. Okay, cut is done. Okay, let's have a closer look. That's the one that cut the inside out, and the bottom one is only cut the outside, the outline. This is normally a preferred one option for your design. Normally you wouldn't want to cut the inside. Let's pop it out and see. So this is the preferred one. Okay, so this is what it looks like. That's it.